Hey guys, Dave Simpson here with this week's Friday feature business of the week. We are out front of Vintage Tavern today. Let's go in and meet the owner. Hey guys, Dave Simpson here with our feature Friday business of the week. Today we are with Jeff Payton, the owner of Vintage Tavern. And like we did before, we just get to know Jeff, get to know the business, and let's see what he has to say. So let's get started. So Jeff, how did you get the concept or the idea of your business?
Well, it was a long process. I started at the Victorian Inn just down the street, which I started there in '83, and ever since, I thought that was going to be a temporary gig, and I lasted there 15 years. So
Nice.
I obviously latched onto the concept and liked it and enjoyed what I was doing there. Ever since I started there in '83, I just thought maybe someday, if everything works out right, I could do this for myself on my own. And whenever my wife and I visited other areas, grasped a little bit of a concept or an idea from each one of those geographic areas and kind of put it together as a potpourri and just decided, it was 2005. I finally decided to move forward with it, and then it was just time to get the bank financing, find a liquor license, and most importantly, find a building.
Right.
I bought the building in '05. This was the eighth building I looked at, and I saw this building and just fell in love with it. I said to my wife, this is it. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right here. We had to split the building in half because I didn't want the 3-story front, which is this wall right here. Everything forward is seeing Main Street here on Avenue, and I wanted the back half of the building.
Okay.
And I had people question that. Gosh, you're not going to be facing Huron? And I said, I don't think I have to. Just around the corner, we've got city parking, big city parking.
Right.
And it was an old building, which hence the name Vintage Tavern. I wanted an old building that it's vintage. I also was in wine, and wine is my background, so that played into it. Sure, you can make a newer building look old, but I wanted something from, this is about a 100-year-old plus building, and it just spoke to me. It looked and felt.
Yeah, it does. I mean, we love coming here. When you come here, it's almost like you're out of town or you're in an old rustic downtown old city or something like that. So yeah, it definitely has that feel. So I think to a lot of people.
That's flattering to hear.
What do you, I guess, owe your success to, or something like that? If you can answer that.
I think that's a combination. I mean, you have to listen to the customer base, and as most people know that come in here, I'm here almost all the time. You got to be in touch with your clientele and find out what they like, and you have to constantly evolve and recreate the wheel as it is. And I think that's the key. You got to find good people to work for you, and I try to hold on to them as long as I can. I've got some people that have been here 14 out of the 15 years. And in the restaurant industry, with all the turnover, that's unusual. But you try to treat them right and make them feel comfortable. And I've always had the attitude and concept of, how about the Cheers bar?
Yeah.
I want people to come in and we remember their name, we remember what they drink. That's that hometown feel. That's the other thing. Their input has been, we'd like to have healthier options. We wanted the concept of healthier, fresh, house-made. That appeals to a lot of people too.
Oh yeah.
I think it's important to have clean food. And our tuna, I mean, there is nothing. It's a nice fillet of tuna. It's our ribeye. We cut it off the loin, portion it out, and grill it and serve it with whatever accompaniments you want. But we try to keep it the minimum, the processing to an absolute minimum. So,
well, that being said, that leads to one of my other questions too: is what's your favorite item on the menu, and then versus what's the most popular item on the menu?
our signature items. The most expensive thing on the menu is the lamb. Who does rack of lamb? There aren't many places you can get good rack of lamb.
Not around here.
Halibut, the baked halibut's one of our signature dishes. Not a lot of places do fresh halibut. got a nice topping with that. One of the newer, again, healthy items is chana masala. It's an Indian dish. The protein comes from garbanzo beans. But the chana masala is a kind of middle of the road for spice. And if you don't,
Nice. Some people looking for that healthy change. That's a good one for them.
For lunch, a lot of people order the build your own salad. It's healthy. It's got, you choose the pine nuts, walnuts. You get to choose the cheese, the dressing, chicken or salmon. So,
nice.
Quite a wide variety.
Yeah, you named off pretty much everything I've had, except for the salad. I'm not much of a salad guy, but my wife would definitely order the salmon salad and all the other stuff. That's on the healthier side. How many employees do you have?
I currently have about 28. The employees we have are loyal to me. I'm loyal to them. I enjoy having a good relationship with them, and that's so important, especially if I ever want to sneak out of here. Because if you can't leave it in good hands, you're in trouble, and you probably will never be able to leave.
Yeah, no, we always like seeing your face when you always come and visit us when we're here eating too. So, what are your responsibilities as a business owner?
Like I mentioned, to be here as much as I can. Everybody needs a break once in a while. One-on-one with the customers, making sure you listen to them when they make suggestions. I can't use every one of them, but I at least listen to them. And not only that, but keep the place clean, inviting, make it look like you care. It's great having that rooftop. That's been just a great thing for us. I opened 13 years ago and did the roof 10 years ago, and that really helped, especially in the summer. Having those curtains open and the warm breeze. 39 stairs to the roof, but I feel like it's worth the trek up those 39 stairs once you get up here.
Yeah, it's worth every stop. That being said, I mean, it is a beautiful view out there. It's very welcoming. It's very appealing. Gorgeous view of the water of the St. Clair River and the train bridge. So that being said, guys, don't forget, this weekend's going to be up in the upper 60s, supposed to be your call for all weekend. So it's going to be a great weekend to come down here and enjoy the scenery, enjoy the views, and enjoy a meal here at Vintage. Some people might be watching this, might be wondering if you're hiring.
At the moment, we aren't, but that can change in a heartbeat. And this industry isn't for everybody. Some people end up, I've had people quit in the first 3 hours. Nothing I did personally. It's just they see the inside and say it doesn't look like that from the opposite side, and that's good. We don't want you to see us frazzled and running like chickens with our head cut off, but sometimes we are, and it's not, again, for everybody. And I would say I'm hiring more often than I'm not. Right now, at this moment, I'm not. It's beginning of November, one of our slowest times of the year, but by December 1st, we could be. So by all means, if you're thinking about this industry and you'd like to drop an application or resume off, by all means.
Some people underestimate the skill of customer service because sometimes it takes the unique kind. So you brought up the dates. So of course I got to bring up when is Christmas sale going to be here, and Great Lakes. People want to know that.
The Great Lakes Christmas sale is an outstanding beer. I think I'm probably going to have a keg within a week.
Beautiful.
They, I think, already have it in the warehouse. I just haven't taken delivery yet.
If you had one piece of advice for someone starting out, maybe in the restaurant industry, what would that be?
Make sure that if you're thinking of the business side of it and opening one, make sure you really research everything. Make sure you really want to do it. Make sure you're willing to put in a good 60 hours a week, because that's what it calls for. In the beginning, I was 80 hours a week, and I've backed off to about 60, give or take now. But you got to spend money to make money, the old adage. But you also don't want to overspend so much that it takes forever to regroup and get that money back. I think you got to have a passion for whatever industry, whether it's restaurant, bar, retail. You really got to enjoy what you do, and you got to be a people person.
All right, so do you have? I know you said you keep your menu fairly the same. Do you have any specials out right now, whether it be on the menu item or maybe a specialty cocktail for the season? Like our favorite is the Christmas sale. Yeah. That's our. But do you actually have a specialty cocktail or a special dessert or anything like that? Something that somebody might not be able to get all year round.
We're getting fresh perch in twice a week right now. Lake Superior whitefish is very good with a lemon caper sauce when we've got that available. We can only run that as a special because it does have a season. So we just redid the specialty cocktails and have a couple winter mule with cranberries and rosemary, cinnamon stick. That's the kind of thing people want to see this time.
Right, sure.
Got a Jamaican buttercup that's an original that I devised a couple decades ago with Tia Maria, a little splash of butterscotch schnapps and light cream de mint. You get a little butterscotch candy in the bottom, and that's heated. That's a nice winter warmer that'll warm your belly on a cold night.
Yeah, okay, that sounds like it.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Jeff, for your time. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
And come enjoy the meal. We're gonna go enjoy some lunch ourselves, and I can't wait for about a week or two when that Christmas sale gets here.
Yeah.
Hey guys, don't forget to like and share this video for your chance to win a $25 gift card to Vintage Tavern, and then follow us for more future videos and more chances to win. Thanks again. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.